I hold the future of battery recharging in this box. That's right, Olight reached out to me to take a look at their Ostation 2 Pro, and this is what's next. The Olight Ostation 2 Pro in a box. We haven't opened it yet. That's only because I want to make certain that you're aware that Olight sent this product for review and testing. However, they haven't reviewed this video, and it will not be reviewed by the vendor before I post it. So all the opinions are my own. So if you weren't familiar, the Olight Ostation 2 was a Kickstarter campaign. They raised a ton of money, $2.3 million, and they had 12,605 backers. So the unit that we are looking at is the Ostation 2 Pro. It came with some batteries. There is the Ostation 2 with batteries. So you can see it's 179 or 143, at least at the time of this recording. If you just go with the recharging unit, you have the Ostation 2 at $90 and the Ostation 2 Pro for $125. I've already pulled open the tab. This is the one where they include, I believe it's 12-pack of nickel metal hydride batteries, AAA, and then they've included 4-packs of lithium-ion batteries. That's 3,150 milliwatt hours, and life cycle is about 1,000 times. So it's a box within a box, and then there you go. It's a 3-in-1 smart battery charger. It does AAAs and AAs, charges all standard AAs and AAAs nickel metal hydride batteries, as well as the Ostation 1.5 volt AA rechargeable lithium-ion batteries. So it analyzes, it'll charge, and then organize. Based on what I know of the device, you're going to fill in either the AA or the AAA side, and then it's going to go down and it's going to charge. It'll monitor everything in the front of the station, and then it dumps it into either the AA or the AAA drawers down at the bottom. Comes with a 2-year warranty, and then there is also the Olight app. There is our user manual. Wow, they actually include the power supply. It's 12 volts at 1.5 amps at 18 watts. We also have the USB-C, the USB-C connection. This little compartment here, there's nothing in it. And then here is the product itself. It's well packaged. Initially, the weight on it is decent. There it is. It looks like we have our one door here. That pops open like such. And then on the other side, we have our AAs fit in there. And it looks like they just kind of fit in like so. So we also have the screen itself. We peeled that off. It looks like they have a recycle bin. And then there's your drawers for your AAA and your AA. On the side here, not sure what those are for. I will look at the user manual on that. And on the back, Type-C. Now what's cool about this is that it's all see-through, and that's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I like that. And on the bottom we have the model number is Ostation 2. Well, I think that's enough looking around. We need to start trying to use this because my keyboard and my mouse for the Mac Mini, I just had to replace the batteries, and I want to start getting some of this stuff charged. I'm not going to worry about the lithium right now. I want to use the existing batteries that we have. So then that way we get a really good idea based on these older batteries, how well this does its charging. Instructions, pretty well laid out. Here it says magnetic charge port for Olight flashlights, outputs 5 volts, 1 amp. So, hey, kudos to them for coming up with a way to sell some of their product that's what these are for. Looking at this document, it looks like it'll do 2 AAs and 2 AAAs at one time. 12 AAs and 12 AAAs for the storage compartments. That's the number of batteries. Source is USB-C PD. Maximum charging current for AAA nickel metal hydrides is 0.6 amps. AA 1 amp. So step 1, we need to get this unconnected. So nice strap, and it's adhered to the cable. So what I'm going to guess is that this on the back goes in like so. And then we're going to see what happens to the front panel when I turn this thing on. All right. And There's the screen, if you can see it there. And right now, charging status is checking and can't find anything. So the first thing that I wanted to show was we got some AAAs, and it says, don't worry about the polarity side. You just kind of stick them in. So this one I'm going to put in with the positive on that side. This one I'm going to reverse it. And then positive again. All right. So those are started. And then on the back, we're going to go ahead and again, positive facing that way. I'm going to do positive facing the other way. And again, other way. And I'm even putting in a different battery now. So, all right. So now we got those going. So there is the front panel. We have two of them are loading right now. That's your AAA. And we have two over here that it's checking. It's determined that that's nickel metal hydride. We have one at 18%. And one at 1%, and it is still loading the AAA. I don't know if you just heard the click there. Let's come back in a few moments and let's see how this is functioning. Well, there's a better shot of the screen. We have our two AAAs. Again, it's identified those as nickel metal hydride. Same thing with those. And we are showing an elapsed time of 2 minutes for the AAAs and 3 minutes for the AAs. So I walked away and started work on the video. And it looks like all my AAAs are done. If we go in here to the bottom, there's the AAAs. I think it dispenses 2 at a time. So if I was to take these 2 out, I'll set those off to the side and I push this back in. Yep. And there's the next 2. All right, that's pretty slick. It will not deposit the AAs until they're both done. This first one here has been sitting at 100%. Took about 40 minutes to charge. This one here, we are now getting on to an hour and 53 minutes at 79% charge. Again, I wanted to test this based on some older batteries that I have. I still have some batteries here waiting in the wings. We have my iPad set up. What I need to do is we need to launch the Olight app, and then over on the display, we need to go into the settings. And in the My Devices, that's currently started, and I'm going to select the connection. You're going to see that it found one device. Now, I could click add. I'm not going to. I'm going to click add from here, because I noticed that there was kind of a bug with the app itself. It wouldn't sync up correctly, at least with the Wi-Fi. All right, so now it does this flip of the screen, so I have to move this around like so. And then I will enter in my Wi-Fi information, and then we're going to see how well this connects up to the device. We entered in the Wi-Fi network along with the passcode or password, and I'm going to select next. And then what it's going to do is it should eventually get connected. Oh, look at that. Looks like it's connected. So the Ostation 2 Pro has been added. I click done. And then if I select the Ostation 2 Pro here, there we go. There's actually an upgrade. And then right now, if we select back to here on my screen itself, we are now loading 2 batteries. And on the iPad, there you go, you can hear them in the background. On the iPad, it is waiting for the next set of batteries. It'll load those 2. It'll show up here. We have 2 batteries now in the bottom compartment ready to go. So we're just going to let this run overnight, and I should get all 12 or 8 batteries fully charged. And then we're going to do one more test with a mixture of nickel metal hydride and a lithium battery, just to see if it can definitely tell the difference between those 2. It's been a few days now, and all of these have been charged by the Ostation 2 Pro. There were more AAAs. Those are already being used in a flashlight. And most of my IKEA batteries are now being used by that Mac Mini, the keyboard, the mouse, and the trackpad. Portable cassette deck. Currently has the IKEA batteries in here. Those are the nickel metal hydride batteries. I've already run down the lithium that were supplied by Ostation. Now what we want to do is we're going to do that test. We're going to mix these 2 with the 2 that are in here using the Ostation. Supposedly it's going to work. We're going to give it a shot. First thing I need to do is turn it on. touch the screen, it's currently off. Slide this over, we've now turned it on. If you want to turn it off, we haven't shown this, click the power button and then slide that to off. Okay, the one thing that I do want to say about these lithium batteries, especially with this cassette deck, the one that slides up here was stuck. I actually had to use a small screwdriver to kind of pull it back out again. Let it be known that these are just a tad bit bigger than regular AA's, or at least the rechargeable ones that I have from IKEA. These things slide in and out, no problem. AA door is open. We're putting in a lithium, putting in nickel metal hydride, putting in another lithium, and another nickel metal hydride. There we go. And now we're ready to go to start the charging session, and let's see if we can determine which one is which. First battery is going through. Now, the one thing is, this isn't a very fast process. So if you need something really quick, hopefully you already have batteries in your drawer. But if you are short on batteries, please know that, this process here will take a couple of minutes for it to cycle through, figure out what battery is what, and start the charging process. All right, the first battery is now being transferred into the charging unit. I guess the first two, it should be coming up here shortly to say one's lithium and one is nickel metal hydride. So it's showing a 1.5 volt battery here. It's got 1%. The nickel metal hydride is down to 2%, so they're roughly at about the same. Will one charge more faster than the other? Good question, although this does give you other indicators to explain the life cycle of the battery. Right now it's at 100%. There's even an ID number that it's reading. So you do get some added benefits. That battery, along with the number of times it's been recharged. Currently it's at 0. All right, I like that as a feature with these new batteries. That is kind of cool. So if you don't have any batteries, maybe the lithium ones, might make sense because you do get some additional information. That's kind of cool. On the app indicator, you will also notice that this is showing blue for the lithium and green for the nickel metal hydride, and also is showing this nice little fun water-like animation. So it's an added touch with the lithium. It's a charger. It's automated. It's like a little mini robot to charge your batteries. I kind of like that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take it back to the studio for my final thoughts. Well, that is my look at the Olight Ostation 2 Pro. What are your thoughts? What do you think? I like it. Checks off the boxes. It's automated. Kind of set it and forget it. It's like a little mini robot. The app, to be honest, I really don't like apps normally with electronic devices, but I'm going to give them thumbs up on this one. You don't have to create a login. You can just bypass that whole thing and off you go, and you can monitor the battery charging. I think it's going to be cool for us. I'm going to put it upstairs, so then that way that's where the batteries will be at, so the family will get to it. They won't all be down here now, and when they need it, there's the batteries. They can take it, and then they just drop in the used. They can charge the next set. I think it's kind of a really, really cool idea. But I would really love to know your comments. Leave them down below. That would be greatly appreciated. And do know that I will provide a link in the description for the Amazon store, so it provides a little bit of money back to the channel so I can continue doing what I'm doing here. Well, that was my look at the Olight Ostation 2 Pro. I hope you found it informative and helpful. If you did, can you give me a thumbs up? That would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to click the subscribe button somewhere on this screen. Until next time, you can watch another video either here or here, and I'll see you again for another episode of Hey, What's Next?